Hi, this is Elyse from Bridges Hospice. I just wanted to give a video tutorial of how to use the clicker device that hospices send ABHR gel in. ABHR gel is Ativan, Benadryl, Haldol, Reglan in small doses as a topical medication. I like to think of this as very similar to a deodorant stick to apply. It's typically a good idea to have it as an order to like the right or left ankle and not alternate sites when you're in a facility. That way, if someone's touching each other, it's not on their wrists or their neck and then everyone falls asleep. This is called the unodose. It's the clicker device. This one's a sample. Just so you know, a hospice has to send medications in a 2-week supply. When someone's in active death, that's great because then you don't have an abundance of medicine for somebody who's not going to, be here that long. But when you have a patient who's in your facility long term, it can be frustrating to need refills every 2 weeks. However, it's what we have to do per Medicare. So you will have to fill it every 2 weeks with your nurse case manager. The way that this looks is there's a blue line here. That's the indicator of how much is in the clicker device. This here, where it says 15 and 60 is what your clicker device, where your blue line will be when you receive the clicker device, because you're getting a 2-week supply. Now, once you get to reorder, that means you've used 1 week since you'll have a 2-week supply. Now, if you're going for more clicks, it might be at 30 where this is now. It depends how many mLs you're giving, how many times a day. So on your label, it'll say patient's name, ABHR gel, which is Ativan, Benadryl, Haldol, Reglan, and then the dose. And then below it, it'll say, example, 1 ml, 4 clicks. So 4 clicks is how much you click it to the right counterclockwise to get 1 ml. So 4 clicks will get you 1 ml, and I'll demonstrate that. When your blue line is at the top, when you get a new clicker device, it needs to be primed. So you turn this clockwise to take the cap off. When you prime, you should not get more than maybe 0.25 moved. There's not a whole lot of clicking to get it primed. If there is, however, on your device, when you do your count, put prime and how much ml came up. That way your count's always right. Follow your facility protocols. Let's say it says, Miss Smith, 1 ml, 4 clicks, twice a day. So in the morning, you'll take this cap off the top and you will click 4 times. 1, you hear a click. 2, hear a click. 3, hear a click. 4, hear a click. Once it's set into this little nook where you can see the white and the blue, that's when it's secure and clicked. Then you will take it and you will apply it to your patient's ankle right here, and you will count 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. And then once you're done, I would take your gloved hand and rub it in, pull the sock up, and then take your gloves off after you put the cap back on, because this is a topical medication, and once it gets on your hands, you will get the medication on you. And sometimes with glove removal, that's the best way to do it. Luckily, this is just Vaseline. So after you've given the medication, I would wipe it off with a paper towel. That way there's not medicine all over the inside of this and accidentally get us on someone's hands when they're taking it out. You'll see that it came up 1 ml, but if it was more clicks, 8 clicks for 2 mLs, it would come up 2 mLs. So it's based on the amount of clicks and mLs is how much it should come up. So then once you're done, you put this back on and you do clockwise to close it. You'll hear it click. Some people said it's really sensitive after you give it, but this, I tried it out, like I'm banging around. It's not giving more clicks. So you want to just make sure you're seated in the white and blue down there, and then it won't move no matter what you do. So make sure it seats when you click it. So the way to do this one is your label. It will say patient's name, ABHR gel, 1 ml, 4 clicks as an example. And then over here, we'll say quantity, like 15 of 45 or 30 of 45. This number is not relevant to you administering your medication. So if it is confusing for you, you can call your case manager who ordered it and they can run a Sharpie through it. The label can't be changed because the pharmacy has to have it inventoried that way. But all that says is how much of the month's supply we sent you. So, you know, your nurse case manager can come in and Sharpie out the 15 out of 45 because it's not relevant to you giving the medication. I just want to show you again one more time how it works. Take the cap off. We're going to do 8 clicks this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then make sure it's seated. When you wiggle, it should sit in the seat. Wipe it off with a paper towel. Put your cap on. Remember, rub for 5 seconds and then rub with a gloved hand for 5 seconds. And wipe this off. For counts, if you do have it moving a lot, add a prime count at the beginning of your counts. Any questions, call your case manager. I hope this video is helpful. I'll be sending a tip sheet too. And if you have any questions, like, don't ever hesitate to reach out. We're all a team for the patients. Thank you. Have a great day.